Winter viewers, my name's Austin Interviews, and in today's video, I'm going to be turning into a skeleton. Alright, so I'm super excited to do the skeleton look. I mean, I've done tons of them. I mean, some of them were really bad, some of them were really good, most of them were very bad. I feel like the first look you ever do when you do any of these is a skeleton. Like, it's just so iconic. So I've actually done one of these looks before, and I really wanted to show you guys how I did it, because honestly, it's one of my favorites. And you can do this look with any color. I'm going to do this look with red. I honestly think that, like, it kind of brings out fun. Oh, and also, in this video, I will be gluing down my eyebrows. And if you don't know how to do that, no worries. I did a tutorial in my last video where I turned myself into Edward Scissorhands. So go watch that if you haven't seen that already. Alright, so let's just get straight into this. So first I'm going to grab my glue stick, and I'm just going to glue down my eyebrows. So anyway, now I'm going to start the other eyebrow. I'll probably... Just watch. Okay. Alright, so now my eyes are all glued down. I'm going to take the Rare Beauty powder and I'm just going to set them in place. I'm just going to take a beauty blender and I'm just going to press this into my head. Oh. So I'm going to take a little bit of water. This is not really water, this is rose water, but it works. And I'm going to spray it on my hand.
It's a bit wet out there.
And I'm going to take a finger, and I'm just going to go around the outside. So you can use a Q-tip or your finger. You have your finger on you at all times, so that works. And I'm just going to trace around. And this will actually help blend out the glue because the glue is water soluble, meaning that it will dissolve with water. Alright, so now we use color corrector on my eyebrows. This is one from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And basically I'm putting this on my eyebrows in order to cancel out the blue and purple shades. So on a color wheel you have orange and then blue and purple. So whatever's a diagonal for each other will cancel out each other. So if you use green, it will cancel out red. You know, if you use orange, it will cancel out blue and purples. Basically you're going to want to take your orange color corrector and place that onto your eyebrows. And this is extremely pigmented, so you don't need to use a lot. I'm actually just gonna also apply a little bit on my little mustache area because I am a guy, I do get a 5 o'clock shadow. So I'm just gonna take...
No. Okay? You're either ugly, fat, or you're worthless. Okay, that's probably the truth. Let's be honest. Okay.
Take this little Morphe M173, and this is just like a big concealer lip-y brush, as you can tell. As you can tell, I've used it for a color corrector before, and I'm just gonna, you know, blend this in. Alright, so now it's...
If 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
Instead of going in straight with concealer, I'm going to take this Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage... Alright, so now I'm going to take this Super Stay Full Coverage Powder Foundation from Maybelline. This, honestly, is insanely full coverage, and I want you to watch this. I'm going to take it onto the back of this beauty blender, you know, like this, and just watch. That is crazy, okay? You don't understand. Like, watch. 4 seconds. Gone. That is bright orange. Gone. I mean, look at the material. Cover up. You really don't need a lot. As I said, it's insanely full coverage.
So what's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
It says 16-hour wear. Honestly, like later on, maybe next October, I want to try a 20, because like this says 16 hours, okay? 16 hours in Miami where I live, that doesn't exist, okay? You sweat off your actual skin. I also look insane right now. Alright, so I'm actually going to take a primer. I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip, and I'm just going to apply that into my hand and just put it on my face. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take another primer. You know that I love my Gucci primer. Like I said, you do not need to use expensive products. You guys don't need to be using your money on expensive primers. You can just run to the drugstore and grab $2 primers. The ones I recommend are the ones from e.l.f. I have the Hydrating and Blemish Control. These are amazing. They're literally a dupe of this one. It's great. But, hey, if I got it, I'm gonna use it. So, here you go. Just apply it all over. This one actually incorporates the neck. So I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand, Beauty Blender, take it and just go over it so I can even out my entire skin. So, now that your face has no eyebrows or anything, you're gonna go in with a light concealer, or a light base, lighter foundation, a lighter color, and you're going to apply that to your eyebrows for coverage, and just right under your eyes for a little bit of highlight. And just gonna take a Beauty Blender and blend that in. So. Alright, so I'm actually gonna set my face. I'm just gonna take this powder by Jeffree.
Hey, it's me, Jeffree Star. Make sure you get my new lip gloss, Apple.
It's translucent. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna set your face. So I'm just gonna go in and set this part of my face.
Your mother's so old that her breast milk is powdered. You breastfeed like this.
This smells like cotton candy. I love it. Alright, so I did just fix it up a little bit because I look a little orange. So you're going to want to grab any color that you want. You can do this with any color. I've done this with a million. But today, I'm going to do red. Red is fun. Red is... I don't know what red means. Okay, so I'm just going to grab red on a little skinny brush. So, like, something like that. See how it's skinny? Okay, you can use an eyebrow brush as well. That works too. And you just want to dip into this red. Or, sorry, you just want to dip into your color and get it nice and coated. But you know like in art class when you used to like do this on the edge of your cup. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that was just me. But to get the water off, do that to get your excess off.
I see you. We good. Okay. We good. I see you. We see each other. We good.
So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your brush and you're going to sketch out a little, like, U. An upside down one. Like that. So see how there's like an upside down U? A rainbow, like the top of a rainbow. And you're gonna take that rainbow and you're gonna drag it all the way down. Like a nice little, like you go up the slide, you go up the ladder and you shoot down the slide. I don't know what I'm talking about. My analogies are gonna be interesting.
I don't see the problem. I think that eating a potato is actually really great.
So, you're going to take more of that red, and you're going to want to take this, the peak of your circle, and you're going to want to drag it straight up. Not straight up, to the diagonal. Like that. So see how it looks like that? You can pause. Alright, is that good enough? Okay. So, now you're going to take this top, and you're just going to connect it into that piece. Like this. Okay? Looks crazy now, but it's gonna look good. So then you're gonna fill this entire inner part in. There you go. Alright, so now that looks like that, and it literally looks like an elephant. You can't tell me.
You know what? What was that?
That sounded like you just threw a cat into a blender. Okay, so anyway, you're gonna just take this, and you're not gonna line it, you're gonna go in the middle, and you're going to make a semicircle, a crescent moon, perhaps, and just kind of blend that outwards to give that nice little... Make a circle. That's what I'm saying.
S-T-O-P. Stop. Stop. Had enough of you with that. I really have.
So now that you have that, you're gonna want to take this top piece and you want to go until your nostril. So see this part of your nose and then this. You basically want to create a line. I feel like this is like a how to draw video. Who was that channel's name? I think it was How to Draw. And they would make these like videos of like these cute characters with black eyes and 2 white dots. Like, you know you drew these when you were in elementary school or whatever, however old you are. Maybe you still draw them. Those videos used to slap. Like, I'll insert a video, like a picture of like, right there, right here. Where that, you know what I'm talking about, shout out. I mean, and not that you need it, you're kind of slaying. So, now, you're going to make a little line from there and kind of thicken it.
It's big, huh?
Like this. See? Wow, I'm so talented. Then make another semicircle like this and fill the rest in. Alright, so now you're going to want to take this and you're going to want to add 2 more little lines coming off there, as you can see. And you can just kind of go in, touch up those lines, and then add a little weird piece up there. See how that like, it brings it together. So then, from there, you're going to want to connect the corner of your mouth to that red piece by just drawing a straight line. And you're going to want to pick your middle point, okay? And you're going to draw a line right down the center, halfway through your midpoint. So here we're actually just drawing the teeth. And we're gonna go back up, and we're also gonna go back in with concealer and fix that up, so no worries about that. Alright, so now that you have this entire part, that's actually the exact same thing on the other side, but before you do that, you actually want to do your nose. So basically, you're not gonna go right in the center, but you're gonna go a little bit off to the center, and you're gonna wanna draw basically a clown nose, but you're doing half of it and off to the center. So, hold on. Right? Okay. So, just do half your nose. Actually, your nose has like a natural like curvature to it, so just follow that. I don't know if your nose has that, maybe it's just my nose, but I'm just gonna assume that your nose has it, so do it. And yeah, you want it to be like a slanted down, okay? Now, you're gonna leave a line down the middle, so you're not gonna want this exactly there. And you're going to make a very thin, but not too thin, so that you can notice that it's there, line. And try to get it as symmetrical. See that little line I made? We're going to clean that up with concealer, but... So, The Night Before Christmas has always been one of my faves. I'm actually planning on doing Sally from The Night Before Christmas, because I feel like Jack is just a skeleton, and I'm kind of showing you how to do one now. We're going to work on an eye right now. And you're going to want to take your brush. Also, you're going to be using like the same brush this entire time. Maybe not for the next step, but you can. And you're going to want to make a little dash diagonally, like to your eye. And you're going to want to take the middle of that dash and basically draw a little curved line. Like that. And you're going to want to take this curved line and fling up the end like you did on the other side. Alright. So, you're just going to want to connect this. So you have like a box, literally a box. And you're going to take that box and you're going to want to slant it inwards. Like this. And take that box and then just make a straight line and connect it. like that. See that little fun box? I like that box. It's a fun whatever makes your face shape look good is what matters. So I'm just gonna extend it a little bit. Alright, so now that you have that eye, you're actually just gonna wanna fill the entire thing in. Now that I have like my side of my face, I'm actually just gonna make a line on my like cheekbone. I mean on my, what is it? Chin. And jawline. That's what it's called. And make a jawline!
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
Wow, I'm amazing. So, you can see, I didn't go all the way back. It's for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but it's for one. And, basically, you're also going to want to go, oh my god, my forehead looks big, but it's not, I swear, like, that's all hair. And you're going to want to make a little line. So, I'm going to continue, and I'm going to do the other side of my face. And, yeah. So now I'm going to literally follow my actual Adam's apple. I'm going to draw around it and make a square. Three squares, and it looks like the popsicles you used to buy when you're little. You're going to extend this neck thing, and you're going to take it from where you ended that drawing and drag it and make a little V. You can actually make a triangle at the end of that square if that helps you. And you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. So. So, you're going to want to draw little like hatches and lines in the middle of those squares, but still keep the squareness of it.
Hey guys, what's
Talking about? Okay, there. So, now you're going to want to dip into a black and your red and mix those two together to get a very dark red. And you're going to want to trace the outside of these boxes to really deepen up that color. Now you're going to take some white, and you're going to want to put that into the center. And it can be a little like pinkish because of the red, but you know, grab white, plop that into the center, and that's going to act as the bones. That's what your little boxes are. is the bones. Grab a palette that has a good red eyeshadow. And back in the old days, when I say back in the old days, I mean like 2 years ago, you couldn't find a good red shadow. Well, now there are millions. So just dip, this is the James Charles palette, it has a great one, and you're gonna dip into that red. And you're just gonna wanna tap it in to anywhere that's red, and just use it to set it, and not only to set it, but to shade it. You wanna give yourself the smoked out look. Alright, you can't tell me that neck doesn't look lit. Alright, so now I'm going to take a new brush, because that brush is now covered in face paint. And I'm going to take this rounded but flatty sponge. This is from Iggy Azalea. It's totally plastic. It's very cute. And I'm going to dip into that same red. Okay? And I'm going to just pack that into my everywhere that is red. Or the color that you're gonna find. So I keep on saying red, 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 but then again, like I said in the beginning, you can use any color you would like. This works with any color. Oh my god, I didn't finish the side of the mouth. Okay, so I gotta do that. I totally forgot. You guys are probably screaming at me, or you're probably not. Alright, so now I finished that side of the mouth. I'm gonna take the red, like I was doing before, and I'm gonna continue to set my face. Okay, yeah, so now I'm going to add a little bit of more coloring, shading, and you're going to want to take like a darker version. So let's just say I use this blue, I'm going to want to grab the darker blue. Every color gets darker, you can add black to make it darker. And you're going to go in with a smaller brush, and this is optional because, hello, this already looks so cool, but this is just for shading. Alright, so this is a finished skeleton makeup look. I think this turned out insane. Honestly, this may be the best I've ever done it. Like, honestly, look at the material. Like, look at that. I mean, this is so easy to do. This probably took me an hour. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. And this turned out insane. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!